Hello everybody, welcome to this lesson. I'm sorry I got it up late, but it should be a pretty easy one. So today what we're doing is we're doing weight, and we're looking at two different measurements of weight. We're looking at the metric system, so we're going to talk about grams, milligrams, kilograms, and we're also talking about the English system. We're talking about pounds and we're talking about ounces. So let's review a little bit. So 1 gram is about the size of a centimeter cube. Now my students know what that means because it's the size of one of those little yellow cubes we use for base 10. So 1/100th cube. The hexagon, the yellow pattern block, is about 10 of those. A compass is about 25. And then about 100 is a calculator. Now when we talk about kilograms, that's about the size of a textbook. So a kilo means 1,000. So kilogram means 1,000 grams. Milli is a fraction, which means 1 out of 1,000. So it's 1/1000th of a centimeter cube. That's pretty small. So what we're going to be measuring with is grams today. And so we're going to be going around the classroom looking for those. Now, remember that 100,000 grams is 1 kilogram, and that a metric ton is 1,000 kilograms. So that's pretty big. 1,000 textbooks would be a pretty heavy load. What's something you think you'd find in milligrams or grams or kilograms or metric tons? Think about it for a second. The ones I came up with were, for milligrams, medicine, really tiny amounts. Grams, amount of food you eat. Kilograms, you'd measure your body weight. Especially in other countries, they use kilograms to measure weight. And metric tons, something like a ship. All right. So now in the classroom, we're going to go around and find things that weigh about an ounce. Now, ounce is a small unit of English measure. So we would use it for food. We use it, for example, Natalie, who's sitting next to me right now trying to stay quiet, she weighed 6 pounds, 8 ounces, because you don't have a ton of pounds there. You measure it in ounces, something small. And so an ounce, 16 ounces is a pound. All right, so just some examples of what 1 ounce would equal, 4 ounces would equal, and so on, just to kind of give you a reference point. Okay, 16 ounces is 1 pound, as I said earlier. 2,000 pounds is 1 ton. So what else might you measure in ounces? You might measure letters in ounces. What about pounds? Body weight. Mr. Peralta weighs 160 pounds. That's my body weight. So the pounds is what we use now in English. And we don't really use kilograms, but if you go elsewhere in the world, you might. And tons, you'd weigh trucks. Okay. Now, this is a review, but can you answer, are these equivalent? Pause it and try. Okay. This one is equivalent. This one is not. This one is. This one is not. Moving on. I'll just say it instead of drag it. Yes. No. No. Because 5 times 2 gives you 10, but 4 times 2 would give you 8/10. And this would be yes right here. 7 times 10 is 70. 8 times 10 is 80. Right here. Yes. This one. Pause if you need more time. Yes. This times 8. This times 8. This one. No. 2 times 6. 5 times 6 would be 30. This one. Yes. 18 times 3 would give you 54. All right. So now we talked about these measurements. So it says a nickel weighs about 5 grams. So this nickel right here would weigh about 5 grams, whereas a liter of bottle would weigh 1 kilogram. So and that's one of the big water bottles, not one of the really small ones, one of the big size ones. So using that, a dog, would it weigh about 20 of these, about 200 of these, or about 2,000 of these? I think depending on the dog, but it's probably going to be about this, okay? This would be a very big dog, okay? A can of soup. Is it going to be weighing the same as this? No. What about 40 of these? No, probably not. It's probably going to be about 400 grams, give or take. A newborn baby? Well, let me tell you. She might weigh 3 of these. She certainly doesn't weigh 30 of these, and she certainly doesn't weigh 300 of these. So it would be right there. Moving on. Okay, you try these. Okay, an ostrich, I think, would weigh probably about that. A basketball, probably there, because it's full of air. The limit on an elevator, I would think about 1,000 kilograms. 10,000 is a lot of weight. And a pencil, I got to think how many nickels would it be? I would say probably about 4 nickels seems pretty light, but I think that's probably it. Now, some of these you might be able to argue with me. It's just me doing it real quick off the bat, but see what you think. We'll talk about it in class. Now, this is something you're going to be asked to do in class, where if this weighs 15 ounces, so where would 15 be? Well, it'd be between 14 and 16, so 15 is right there. Okay. How many grams would it be? Well, it'd be about 400. Let's see, it's between 400 and 500. In the middle, 450 is right here, so it'd be 425. Okay. What about this one? 16. Let's go. These are marked at 25 because they're split into 4 parts. 425, 450, 475, 500. So 16 is a little bit more than 450. So I'd say 452, 455, close to it. Moving on. And you can do these on your own. I'll do the answers real quick. All right, make sure that makes sense. What about these? Try, pause, and try. There you go. 100 grams, the same as 3.5. There's 3, there's 4. In the middle would be 3.5. What about these? Pause and try. Sorry, let me get them out of the way. Good. And we just talked about how this is translation. These are slide, and these are going to be things that you're asked to do next time. These 6 sevenths minus what is 4 sevenths? Well, 7 is going to be 7. 7. 6 minus 2 is 4. So there. Try these for me. Pause it. And if you're listening close, you hear Natalie crying in the background. All right. Now this one I wanted to put up here for a reason. Multiples of 6. Multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Anything times 6. Okay. So we want to circle the numbers that are multiples of 6. What do you think? What times 6? Well, 6 times 6 is 36, but this one I know is 1. And try to figure out the rest. Moving on. Okay, try these if you'd like. Here are the answers for this one. I will do these in class. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. 7 times 7, 7 days in a week would be 49. 1 week, 49 times 4 would give you that, and so on. All right, and just examples of largest foods. Okay, the largest apple is 3 pounds, 11 ounces. It's pretty cool, but I thought you guys would like this. And this is the type of work we'll do in class today. Back there. All right, thanks, guys. Good luck.